All right, me famble them. Na kusha kusha na kabo kabo. Wherever una day, and today again we don't count another special edition of What Would You Do? And me what they talk to una mina Fatmata and this show ya so they come to una from VOS, which is Voice of Salon Television. And as last week, we bring on this topic here, so what we go do for solve the increasement of Sierra Leone brutality in Freetown, as we don't see the things the way they go ahead now. Salon with the police and the people them. So last week, bring this show here, so we get a lot of people the input and all that stuff. So we decide for bring part two of this topic here. So today, and we no further ado right now. I go introduce Miko Ostona. Then we go start the program. So now please share with our friends and family, so that way they will all go discuss about the issues then where they go on at Freetown. And today I get my co-host with me. Hello, Mr. Umar.
Hello, Effie. Fambule, una good evening. Me, as you all know, that the co-host for this program, Umar Mansarai, and today we come just like what Miko say. Last week we do the program and we do it into phases. Last week we go say now part one of phase one, so today we do part two of the program. So now stay tuned. We expect una all for call, give una contributions. Like we can say, now viewers, nobody no be full man. Everybody they contribute in your little way. So now we come together, now we engage together and find solutions to some of the problems that they affect the people in our salon. So we hope for see una all as the program they go on.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Umar. So my family must nada yegi for me co-host. Yeah, want for me kuna share, me kuna call, me kuna comment, because until I say last week we talk about the police brutality between the police and the Okada them. So today we focus more on the police and the people them. And right now we get a video where the head of police be they give a statement. When they talk with the police recruit them. So we get for play this video so to now for me kuna go yegi waiting the head of police they say. So my family they on a step put on a fast on a seat belt. Technical team please.
Now there another person in your responsibility there. So if you want me to observe you right, you for observe the right of the next person, be it an enforcer or be it an ordinary person. But you're not going to talk, say, the police, they violate the right of the people, then you're not going to talk about the people that violate the right of the police, apart from violating the right of other people. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Unacceptable. The police are human beings. They are people, they have their own right, and their right must be observed. It doesn't mean when we choose to be a police, we're not slave, we are ring. We are human beings like them. We could have as well choose to become a politician. We could have as well choose to be teachers. In fact, we have so many teachers among us. So I encourage our civil society, the press, for me to stand firm and see that the police work very difficult, and we try to bring peace in the country. May they support us for me to bring peace for people of this country. This morning, my message of encouragement is, now there are another police. So if you want me to observe already, if you do the job diligently, because the Bible says, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. So if you are a child of God, where will you be when you die? So therefore, that is one hope you have, ladies and gentlemen of this noble institution. Let's work as a team and bring the most desired peace with the people of Sierra Leone need. Thank you very much, and thank you very much. I leave you with this. Go into the street of Freetown and bring sanity for the people of this country. Thank you.
That one is for you. Standardize man the SLP. So we must bang our
So
foot
after
even
you
if it's
just
broke. We will get
after
our
the
right.
video,
Quiet.
just say
Ration. That's good.
that's it.
Thank you, sir, for your
Because
further advice given to us
you
regarding
all
this. We
start
will
to
not
go
accept
on it.
we make sure our constitutional rights and others' rights, human rights, is being observed. That message will comply with it. Our rules of engagement, our human rights, our professionalism will put in place, sir. With all due respect. Thank you, sir. Permission to put that, sir.
Yeah, put that.
Standard ice.
Let me take over all the street of the town this morning.
Yes, sir.
Make sure we're all side. Now it don't be now challenge against the police. Indiscipline against the police. Indiscipline against the police. They are not looking which minister they stone yesterday. Which member of parliament they stone yesterday. Meaning that me and you then the target now. You know why? The reason is very simple. Because we want peace. And some people don't want peace. So let's go ahead and make sure we bring peace. Let's be very focused.
All man know say bravo na bomba. All man know say bravo na bomba. All man know say bravo na bomba. All man know say bravo na bomba.
You said no, say bravo.
The Inspector General of Police don't give you a piece of advice as to how to handle the country.
All right, we fumble them. As soon as I don't see where the Inspector General they give in speech. So Mr. Umar, so what do you think about the Inspector General speech we engage to the policeman then? You think say that's a really good speech or what think?
Uh, for to be honest with you, I'm not saying his speech and away a necessary speech. All I see and now somebody they brag. Now we get something clear. Yes, we get real problem as a nation. Um, we are all citizens of that country, whether it be police, you be civilian, you be army man, we are all citizens of Sierra Leone. We all do under one umbrella of Mama SALONE. But when you don't stand forward, say you they serve the nation, you don't take an oath, you go for do and diligently. And then this thing where at the arena at the back of my we go make peace. You are keeping the peace. You are keeping the peace. Don't be passionate about things. The Inspector General, for all we don't know which angle in the camp with, but we know say it take things personal. What are the motive? Some of we don't know. But if Mr. Inspector General they listen to it, Mr. Inspector General, go out and keep the peace. You are there to keep the peace. Enforce the law accordingly and make sure the peace be obtained. But for say you they go out or you they give some kind unnecessary, some kind riffraff, that's what me go call her, riffraff advice to some hoodlums what you call police officers, where we all know how na they take recruit them people and then you safe without what na your qualification for be that position day. Because some of we see, some of who follow up, even the independent day. We see when they call you, it's like a compensation, where they compensate you. We see the kind of way they match. You know, even put a standard of an inspector general. You match like somebody who just come from a cadet of a cadet office. You just match like somebody who just come on a police training school yesterday. We see that we all don't see the level of education. You might be educated, yes, but that position, it's like you take around you take the wrong person, put her into the right office. that a bad, a very, very bad, for put a square peg into a round hole. But we all don't see what thing they go on, and we feel saying this Inspector General don't come out. Any advice we don't give out don't clearly show say yes. The police they take command from some side. The killings, then they get to go ahead. The police brutality, then they get to go ahead. The unintentional gun shooting, then they get to go ahead. Right away from the own chain, the high chain of command. And in don't show. Then if they talk about if they preach the Bible, no. You know they run a church. Now a police force they run. Quote in the constitution and give the command to you personnel through the constitution, not through the Bible. We are very religious, but that one keep away you go to church. This na national business. Don't be passional. For make a police officer they go na excuse me. For make a police officer they go na media, they go say this na challenge lawlessness between the police and the people. No, you're wrong. This it will be lawlessness between the excuse me, FA.
Yeah.
This it could be lawlessness between the people and the state. You know, for be lawlessness between the people and the police. The police should not be they not be take things personal.
Yes.
We don't see police police when them for solve the problem, when them for keep the peace, don't be part of the problems. So this will they discuss now today. You self call, how we go to stop this? We all don't see the police don't take sides. They are no longer independent. Then they get the wrong information from their own chain of command. You know, we expect the police, like any responsible institution. For instance, even though it is not enough, but when you see an army officers, some soldiers misbehave publicly, nationally, you see the Minister of Defense come out with a statement. That statement, they don't, but it give the people courage. After the killings, not one, not two, almost 3 killings in short time, we expect the Inspector General that get together. If we don't give them order of precaution, if we don't advise them on how for handle situations where we call for the service, but we not see that. Other than that, we just see just give the people more power for make them go on the street, for create more problem for we the Sierra Leoneans. They not call for. Then we see unnecessary people. This is not all about Bravo. This is about Sierra Leone.
Yes.
You know that they say Bravo. This is about Sierra Leone. We will see something. We feel say, but we feel say this all the way Bravo they do this all thing for all. That time now the most opportunity now a miss opportunity down on the side of the police for make them be able to use that side address the West nationally. Everybody say yes. The police and they're on top of situation. But what we see, if anything happen other than that in a few days, we know say yes, Mr. Inspector General of Police, you responsible. You responsible. So, FA, I will give back. Then we go wait for callers and as the program they go. What in are you on side? You said will explain, but me and me on side and the way I feel we will take that the whole issue.
Yeah, because me on side way I think is for the Inspector General, I believe say if we don't address the issue and and tell the policeman them what they do way wrong, what them for do, how them for step in, for help the citizen them instead of them again abuse them. Because the thing when you say is make we just go out and make a peace, and he also say why they talk about the policeman them when they address the people them, now only the policeman them no more, na in them they address. Because I believe say just like Anomo you say it the Secretary General take the thing personal. You know, if we don't address this issue yeah, so in the first place, you know, and take the law and address the policeman then not to using the Bible they preach about the Bible like wetin God say for go this for do that they you know. I believe say if we don't take the law and talk to the policeman dem wetin dem for do wey right and how dem for lead the people dem. And two, if we don address the issue of how the people dem too for deal with the policeman, I believe say dat dey go bring am more peace and more understanding, which you know the policeman dem go able for work hand in hand with the people dem. You know, by him giving that statement, I believe say im just send the policeman dem say hey una just go out there una do whatever una feel like, una just create a peace. Dande not to peace to me though, Mr. Umar. So is Dande sound like
Yeah.
a peace to you? Dande sound
Well,
like a
if
peace
just
to
like
you?
what you say, not a peace. And Sierra Leone, we don't sacrifice a lot for make we do so we did today. Some of we don't sacrifice, we mama them, we papa them, we sister, pikin, wives them, just to make we get the peace what we get today. 11 years, some of we grow, we get sense it's a war. But nonetheless, some of we see again, what happen, we witness January 6th na Freetown. We see what happen at Freetown. We see the type of massacre wey happen at Freetown. We see the type of
Yes.
massacre wey happen around the country. From Operation Pay Yourself, Spear and Also, Operation Loot. We see everything wey go on. And everything wey go on, it start right from Use we dey so today. Where some people wey in a certain position of power feel say they can do anything and go free. They give the wrong information, bad leadership, lawless Sierra Leoneans. We all responsible for what happened 11 years ago. And we all responsible for anything that happen tomorrow. We solely responsible for all the killings wey dey happen in that country. Because we dey talk am, dem say when you talk on the bone, you got to talk on the dog again. Or when you talk on the dog, you got to talk on the bone. If something happen, let we dey learn for channel we anger them into the right channels. Let we learn for the report issues. Let we learn for the follow procedures. Let we avoid for take laws into our hands. Yes, the police officers, yeah, they are very lawless, we know that. But we serve as a Sierra Leoneans, we know they keep the peace. We need to behave most of the time like what you expect from citizens. We, the youth, we are full of uneducated youth in that country. We no say, if you go on the street, you do anything, when you die, that man will send him. That man will give you clothes for wear. That man will give you omole or pega pack or manpower. I don't know how they can call them on a drum the day. No get for feel the pain. You get for them a house in Pekin, England, America, or other part of the world. They enjoy sweet education, sweet democracy. Then you go lost your life just like a goat or dog on the street. We serve Sierra Leoneans. We serve for keep the peace. You know, because if you not go on the street, if you not throw stones in public places or you not do some things the way it go ignite, so where police go come and say shoot, we not go see loss of lives. So today we on program here how we go stop police brutality. But if we want to stop that in another country, we got to be honest on both sides. We got to call out the police, their own inappropriate behaviors. then bad rule of engagement. Then also the Sierra Leoneans, with attitude as citizens. Not to this we been expect. We been expect any Sierra Leoneans where don't go through the war, don't want to go through the war. You know, don't get the news. But don't we go through the war, they know what it take. War on our go Guinea, we know what it will take. They want to salute, they know what it take. Even the rebels we go to bush, we will gone, they know what it do. Down to the police inspector general FA. Some of them are free on January 6, Kisi Road. Let me remind people and today from Ferry Junction. Take an up gun. Omolankin and start for flop na that place. From the cemetery. Then flop any way you jump. If you not take the way you jump where the land apparently let the body. Some of we see that in that country. What thing caused that? Now lawlessness. Pressure on the side of Sierra Leoneans. Police brutality. Bad leadership. Lawless Sierra Leoneans. This now don't get to say we are so today. And we hope say, FA, we self go behave the way we expect from we. And the police self go for obey and follow normal rule of engagement.
Also, we'll get for play one video for with viewers them for make them go watch. But we question where we they left for tonight where they watching. Please, want for make una call because the phone number then they down below. And we want to know wetin una young party, wetin una think say the people dem for do, and wetin una think say the policeman dem for put in place for make we work hand in hand so that way the peace go dey na mama salon because salon na we all young. We were then a diaspora, so in bad we get for go back because salon na there we belong. Now we want the land and there. So now we get for make salon welcome and suitable, for we self. If we dey try for destroy salon, where salon gone, who shall go there? Now the question and then they we for ask yourself now. Because the war will be don't happen, we no want for make the war happen again. We no want for make we go dey fight against each other. Right now all we need now love and obey. And we need for obey the law. And the one that way they run the law, now they self get for tinap tranga one, let them self abide to the law first before you they enforce the law to people them. Because we don't see where some of the leader then they're so reckless, then they take the law into their according to the way how they for do them. They do things then just recklessly, just like as how they want for do them, that's not right. I believe say they need for abide by the law. So me fumble them. I don't know what you wanna think. I don't know what thing then on our mind right now. We want for you on our own ideas then. We want for you what you wanna say they say. So now please call and now comment the phone line then they down below. And for there we'll go play one video where we'll now go see, the things that way they happen between Sylvia and them and the policeman them. Technical team, please.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to say something? Go ahead.
Yeah, but before we go to the video, Abuambila we welcome because we get one. They said viewers we na a family. So like we get people where they join we every week. We got our own family, the viewers family. So like we got people online where before say them people are always and they take their time they out between then they contribute to the program. And Mohamed Jallo they on the line now. We say Mohamed Jallo, welcome to the program again. Would expect to make you call give your own contributions, give your solutions where you feel say info go on as Sierra Leone for keep the peace, because I can say if the we leaders and fail, we let we not fail we self. Let we stand up for we self. Let we push the one word where we get in Salone. The thing where they know we for worldwide say we are friendly people. We encourage you very, very much nice when you come in terms of national business. We contribute nationally and so on. And this thing way before say Sierra Leone will very any way where you go as you saying as Sierra Leoneans, one thing they go know for sure. They not saying as somebody we not like problem. They not saying as somebody peaceful. In as somebody they keep you space and you respect people in space. So we dey expect una call no matter what in your contribution, call. It will help today, it will help save somebody's life, or it will help prevent some certain things that will happen in that country. So like we say, Mohamed Jallo, we welcome you, and Chike Bangura, sorry. Sorry if I pronounce your name bad, but we welcome you. We know say you don't on the line, and we don't notice say you can most of the time on the line with we, so we will expect to make you call, give you contribution. We expect call from you, and also Abdul S. Conte. You say you watch from McKinney. Yeah, we're glad if you know say you said they get from McKinney. So what you would ask for you now a favor. Please share to family, share to friends, share to groups, Facebook, WhatsApp groups, share. Let everybody get a message. Say we then I had to do we discuss this program, and this program we discuss now is a program. We expect all for contribute on the program. So back to you again, FA. And we go to read the one that we don't read their names at it, or don't want to call the names at the program. We go to call them as the program they go on. Okay, back to you, FA.
All right. So I want to let them fasten their seatbelts because so they play this video as for now. We want for make una take notes, make una see exactly what they go on, and also we want for make una speak up una mind. Then we not want for make una just watch the video no more without saying nothing. You know, at least when I own idea self and my own input very very important. And I just want to say welcome to Mohamed J. Kamara, who just joined me, and also Bendu Make is watching too. So welcome to you guys, welcome to the show. And now we will go ahead and play the movie for Family. So technical team, please.
Yes, I don't know how to get the phone. I don't talk it to. That last party I've given you.
What you can fair now?
All right, if as I don't see this video yet, so me question where I get for now me famble them is this the way for police for handle situation when they say person thief somebody phone. Now this now the best situation police can handle or waiting because I believe say that they take the matter where was na their hand. There's a way when they go talk to that lady, what that lady they talk without them no use gun for it. I don't know if that they use for knock the lady in head for making talk, then go slap her, then go do this. I want for make me family let the help we by Mr. Omar. Maybe then then they see I'm in a different angle. Where would they see you? Because this I no understand. So what do you think about this video here so Mr. Umar?
Well, there's a go to the street and bring sanity. So, but when you send somebody where they can sing, when you send somebody they can sing, for make you go bring out sanity. So you can imagine for no one way Creole, when somebody you see Chris man go na street like you make peace. You send Chris man a street for make you go make peace. So now that you they expect. First of all, let's condemn that video. All the chairman are very wrong.
Mm-hmm.
When somebody thief, because for all we care around woman allegation. Now allegation that say a thief phone. What you una before do? Una they do am always. Una police officers where we go police. I no say una. The police officers na Sierra Leone, they kill people. Then they see them with gun. The bullet they can right away from the police force shoot people. Yet then they still put on an investigation. So we they investigate the matter. So if una dey investigate matter when they shoot somebody, when a policeman shoot and kill her, why una not for investigate matter when somebody thief phone? Why you for beat the woman with gun 98 when you not investigate it? Why una get double standard when you can in terms of the law? When it can in terms of within the police officers to Sierra Leoneans, una dey put say una dey investigate matter. Yes, we all can understand any matter for being investigated. But what happened when the same thing happened to ordinary citizens? Common Sierra Leoneans, when you there for safe, they say now you there for protect life and properties. What will happen if they put somebody where before say almost in terms of security wise, them people need that you care. Why will not investigate the people? Why you forbid that woman? Why somebody for can give allegation, ordinary allegation, then you take gun, you go there, you use magazine. This now the same thing. This I still emphasize. This now the same thing. This will happen 11 years ago. Some 19 years ago. Okay, the rebel war. This now the same thing will happen. When some man is in veranda, he said that one and then can't that be sell to gun or even though they're rebel. They no go call and ask. Then they call that person, they beat him up, tie him, end up for killer before ever they know say the person is innocent. This not the same thing. This not different from what happened with we some time ago. This not different from what we brother and sisters. Don't worry, we don't they experience them. Where them don't the thing that will undergo. What happened so what you see in that video is not different. For goodness sake, with all democracy. In a democratic state, what happened so not for happen? That policeman will happen. What that investigation? Such policeman deserve immediate dismissal. But yet, una give the policeman say, okay, una investigate the issue, una don't arrest her according to the news we get. But when it came to that poor Sierra Leone, that poor lady, una dey knock out gun. And he talk one thing, one serious thing when the lady talk. And that day we some of we they follow up. The lady say rape and belle. In belle don't waste. If not true, say the lady be there and belle don't waste. Then somebody within the police force for take responsibility. So we expect say the family of that lady or the lady herself, wherever you dey, go make your statement. If you don't make your statement, not forget medical report. Let we really know say if you been get belle, e waste. Because that na whole issue on your own. You know, that na whole issue on your own. Women all over the world are being respected. Respected, what we say respected, then they give them their own right to them deserve. We know that again as Stone Age, when you for take gun, even the Stone Age, nobody use gun now cane that they use for beat women. Not now you dey use gun for knock lady na your aid, like you rank. We don't pass that stage. Not that we dey expect. But I say again, when you get a police officer, a whole inspector general of police, they use am for deal with constitutional issue, for address as police force. Instead of telling the right thing, they go around the bush, they beat, make the people all man know say bravo na bomba. We all know say bravo na bomba. Some of us sabi and they tell we not be inspector general. Some who sabi in character, we know am very well. Don't always sabi bravo, they know am very well. So some of you are not even proud of how it be a police inspector general in that country. But when you find yourself in a situation like this, now this you go get FA.
And also, we get a comment from reviewers them. We get a comment from Salone First. They say the problem na Salone, there are too many egos in us. When Sierra Leonean gets small or soft power, he or she can be absolutely corrupt. Mr. Umar.
Well, ego, yeah. Forget. You see, God make people different ways. Ego, yes. Everybody get your own small way where you get where ego exercise your ego. Everybody get that small amount of ego in them. That one ain't they done. But what will they say when they don't put it in a place of authority? For make sure so you man the people away, then get the ego the way to be most of the time. All my ego the eye, nobody no one listen to a company. You self got for all his space. You got for keeping neutrality. You got to make sure say the issues on the floor not influence your activities. You got to make sure say you operate within the law. Now that we expect. Operate within the law. Now that we expect.
Yes.
We in as Sinaronians, we know they're not a banana republic. We get a constitution. It might be bad, it might be the worst, but yet still we get a constitution. We get, for instance, the people they see, if you want to happen here, Western world, if they see people they come out, this thing when they put now constitution, when they say 21 days for instance, when I go, this thing only the help for solve problems, FA. If somebody don't come out, you got problem I law say for instance, when they can say lawlessness, somebody get problem, you get problem when it face you, that's serious problems. There you go, you want for the authority to listen to you. Then you go ask for time for demonstrate. Then tell you say wait for 21 days. Tell the 21 days they reach you act on call. So you see, most of this law now for prevent the people them for make them not exercise the political political right when they get or any other right as citizens. Most of them constitution and archaic constitution where it know they exist again in most of the places. Here, for instance, also with the Switzerland are one of the best, if not the best, democracies around the world. You get people that come on out to go demonstrate, but you get police them. Sometimes the police where they come on a street like Nasalo, like you go fetch war. You they get 5,000, 6,000 people they come out now on a street. You they got only 50 police, sometimes 40 police where they man them people in there. But believe in me, tell you come out, you know, because you want post is scratching company. And that's what they expect. Not that when you get 50 citizens who can state for demonstrate, you get 7,000 police where they come out for just create fear out of the Sierra Leoneans. We deserve more than that.
Yeah.
Some days ago, 3 days ago, or 4 days ago, we celebrate 60 years. 30 the only plan for them. We not remember it for grab. 30 only for them. You know?
Yes. And also, Shady, they say, how can the police do this to this woman? This is not good for our country. Indeed, my brother, it's not good for our country because the police that they take the law so in their own hand very very badly. If that woman dey thief phone, dem can believe say dem for take the woman na police station and ask the lady the question. I believe say the lady go tell dem than den slap am, hit the lady with the gun na im head. There's a thousands of ways the way dem go ask that lady, wey dat lady dey go tell dem wetin go on with the phone than just take the law into their own hands. And also, Salon first dey say Sierra Leoneans do not have compassion for one another. E say Lebanese no thief for so much no Lebanese no thief much of our resources. When foreigners speak to Sierra Leonean, e say na white teeth dem dey open. E say dem dey open their 32 teeth. I don't know wetin dis person dey mean.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know
we
wetin the
appreciate
person
the
is.
comment.
Yeah, then e
Even
also
though in
say
comment
e say maybe I for go hold EBK for Kono Diamond today. EBK is secured, but the majority of the Kono are not secured. Anyway,
okay.
well, Salon
Efe,
Force, please you can call, and that way you can call and tell we much about wetin you dey try for say, so that way the people dem go able for take part on the thing that wey you dey talk about. And also we get a comment from Saido. E say I'm not in support of any police brutality, but one thing for sure, I am a Sierra Leonean. Truly speaking, I am saying this from the bottom of my heart. We do not have respect for police. Okay, let me see. Because I open a large, so I dey try for. Okay, we do not have respect for police. I'm not going to argue anymore on this. That for sure. We disrespect the law and police, and when they took action, we bring police into there and few politicians. But now who misguide our following youth by going against the law of the land. My only advice to the following youth is this: please do not allow yourself to be used by politicians who wanted to make their ways and see other look bad for their own benefit. Remember yours again. For them is just for a day when they want to use you. I believe say the person dey try for advice, the youth dem say, the politician then they use the youth dem for their own benefit. So wetin you get for say about that, Mr. Umar, when the politician
yes.
then they use youth?
Now fine comment, and we tell the one that already make comment more. We tell them all thank you, and we go appreciate again if we keep the comment towards the topic we get on the floor. So that will help more for analyze una comments that una they make, so that we go dey in line with wetin una dey right. But yet una get the right again for call, make una contributions. Yeah. So like this one of Saidu, we just read Saidu Bangura. Well, Saidu, to be honest with you, we don't need to forget respect for police. We need to forget respect for the law. You know, so let everybody in their own part. Let we get respect for the law. The police do the what they are paid to. What them take a vote for service. So we in our respect we get for the law. So yes, you're entitled to your opinion. If you want, you can get respect for the police. But we know say we forget respect for the law. So like, in as much as yet you dey strive for give some word of courage to the youth, we all appreciate that, and we know they encourage any youth for going on street or for be influenced by certain people and for just go create some kind of problems na the street wey go lead to somebody go lost in life and so on. We dey against them. And we on program na today, na make we dey talk am. We no kind of today for bash the police. We no kind of today for bash the Sierra Leoneans. We kind of today for let we find solutions to the problem. Let we find solutions to the problem. Now that make we dey encourage you now una call. Even day you get a solution, call. Let we all put heads together. We need to bash anybody now. We need to call post party part. Now we know say wetin keep us together as Sierra Leoneans. A better pass wetin keep us as political parties or wetin keep us as other parts. You know, we get a bond. That's bond of citizenship. When we get what a whole win as Sierra Leone, we just now that we for try for maintain. So we need to bash anybody, and we need to encourage any youth for going on street under the influence of a particular political party or a particular person. Likewise, so we need to encourage any police officer where they go on the street, if it's a gun where you get an ordinary walking stick, they use them for kill people away for use for protect. You know, so number could there today we find solutions how we go stop the increase until we will get everything into control, you know.
Yes. And also, you know, we get one of the video them where we go play, where the people then go see how, you know, the policeman them where then they go arrest somebody. You know, the way how they arrest the youth man them where they do something or any criminal act. So we go play that video for now for make una go see. So technical team, please.
Officer, this man here all the time.
Hey! Go, okay, my turn go.
My brother,
No, now if una dey do arrest, una not for violate the waiting self. But if una dey violate the person, they don't go. You see what una dey do? You see what una do? Una na officer. No problem. No problem.
Hey, me on you. Hey, left me. Hey,
you forget waiting self for the man. You get waiting self for the man. You can't invite the man. But what you know they do the man so correct?
hey.
All right. Una forget with warrant for the man. Una no get warrant for the man. Then una can't fetch the man. Una can't fetch the man. That's so the law states. That's so the law states. For say una for waiting self. Una give the man waiting self. Una give the man invitation. Una count invitation for him. Una count invitation for the man. But look what you know they do. Look what you know they do. That's it. Let the colonel see for them. Is this right? Is that the way to behave? Is it correct? You should not be violent. You should not be violent. You should not be violent. It's wrong. When you come, you invite the man. There's a procedure. There's procedure. You get order, invite the man. You get paper for the man. You don't get paper, you can't violate the man like that. Is it correct? Is it correct? You prepare warrant. You see what you do? You prepare warrant for her. You prepare warrant, you know the law. You prepare warrant for her. You prepare warrant for her. You don't do that. The law states say you have offended somebody. One that come for arrest them. Now you have video. Now you have video. Now you have video. I don't like that. Now you have video. Now you have video. Until you say fine. I'm glad you know what you know.
Right. In Famblem, as when I don't see, the video where the policeman they go arrest somebody. I don't believe say, that's the proper way for arrest somebody. Number one, before you dey go arrest, although me not a police though, but at least I get common common sense about how for do them thing they ask so. Before you dey go arrest somebody, you for don't get like police warrant or letter where they serve that person there. Like the one dem for ask the man, dem for don say, okay, na you na Mr. Umar, we get police warrant for you, we dey take you na station. Some policeman dem dey say anything wey you say now e dey count against you na the court of law. Simple, easy as that. If you want, you handcuff the person, or you can tell the person say you go walk by yourself. Easy. That's very simple. Me maybe I'm not a policewoman, so I believe say I can do that. Mr. Umar, you can able to do simple thing like that.
Well, somebody they say,
Me maybe
before I go live, somebody just make one short comment. Salon first, they say just comply. Salon first, I dey tell you say, one thing now you right as a citizen. When somebody go invite you, when somebody go for go arrest you, let you know what thing they arrest you for.
Yeah.
Now you don't write that. So how you to comply? People can say comply. You don't know when you for comply. When you go to me, you don't read what thing I me right, what thing you write. What if for make I keep silent? If I not keep silent, what not the aftermath? When you don't explain to me all that, then you can invite me na station.
Of course.
Then if
Because
I not turn up, then you can send again. Sometimes they send 2 invites, making 3. Then you go write a warrant. That now for can't take me by force. And when you can write a warrant, when you carry the warrant again, you go for sure to me. For make I know say yes, this warrant na a warrant from a competent court of law. So but for make you grab no more, you wash your face in the morning, you put on uniform, you go to somebody in house, you say Padima log on a station. It is not done that no way so around the world. So Salon first, I know say you somebody exposed, if you not say comply, you got to go with the law. When you don't go with the law, according to the law, you don't invite somebody, according to the law, you don't act according to the law, then the person get right to comply. But you not go meet somebody in the environment, you say Padima law, we go. I got for no waiting. That's a genuine question. You got for know what team then they call you for and why you forgo. You not just get for grab no somebody like sheepy fella. So like what you see under if in not necessary. Just like what you talk, the police are not go through the procedures, and even when you watch the video, except no say then you do the wrong thing.
yeah, because number one, the police all the money put on a gun, then he put in the gun pass, so that guy they tell and say, not also for do, not also for do now get warrant. The man say they see the man not be the first self. You see, the man even get up and still they follow the police. You see, but already where the other guy they say not also una for do, not also una for do. The guy not show any sign of say the guy the threat of for say the guy they deny say they go with the police. Una see, even when the guy even get up from the ground, he didn't even fight, fight the police, no nothing. He just get up and start working. So I don't know what kind of respect though see they give policeman like that. Because it's just too sickening, the way would they see our policeman that they handle that kind of situation they are. So just like I be don't say, maybe we to police woman self, Mr. Umar, I believe say I can do simple job as that. Simple. Just actually say, Mr. Umar, because I not go can arrest Mr. Umar without me telling you what they arrest you for, right? If I can say, hello, are you Mr. Umar? Yes. Okay, will they take you to the police station because now so and so and so, or letter A or letter B can report in a police station. So now that they could arrest you, whatever thing you say, the count against you, shots direct. protect the person. No fight, no, yes, Mr. Umar. Yes.
Now people get this program, I like one thing about the program, it's very educative. And we get somebody on the line, seem for engage the comment section when Salon Fest. Salon Fest, all the police need is a reasonable suspicion to question you. Okay, I don't know what they try for talk,
They
but
say
how
warrant
the
is
police
mainly needed
reasonable?
for research inside vehicle. Well,
Yeah,
he
how?
says warrant only need for learn and shut your motor car.
Yeah,
That's what
well,
he
at
said.
the camp day. So what is Salon first they try for talk? We don't know how somebody go need suspicion for questioning you when they not try for do good normal channel. So that's the way it talk. I never understand what he mean. But it talk one thing again where I think say Salon first need to be educated on that one. It says search warrant merely needed, for searching inside vehicles or buildings. Search warrant a different what you dey try for talk. Now warrant, when I say warrant, a warrant of arrest or make you go take somebody by force. When I say warrant, warrant could be issued when somebody don't comply with the law, when somebody has been invited to the police station or the nearby station on any side, or even some say when a law enforcement and e no go through the normal procedure, e no obey the invite, na dem tell dem can use warrant. And warrant for be signed from the court. So when I say warrant Salon first, no meaning say na for go search building no more. That na search warrant dey talk. Warrant in general, when you want take somebody by force, you want enter into building by force. That meaning if you don't get a search warrant, even if e cause you for broke the padlock wey meet na the domot, then you get the warrant, you get the go ahead from the court. So na that na the warrant. So understand say warrant for let you arrest somebody, let you go meet somebody, want you take am say carry we go. You forget warrant. The only time where you can go, where you know for go to warrant, now where they invite the person. You go meet and party man, somebody can't to win a station or a can make so thing against you. So we dey invite you for make you can a station, let you carry you part of the whole issue. That's not invite. Then you can give the person the paper. So when the person not comply, you can come with warrant. So some of them funny thing that we go for they understand. So when I say warrant, not me saying I just for go search house or vehicle, yeah. So warrant now is just a legal document where they say do we get the right for take you either by the book or by the crook, but if you come with we not for left you behind. Yeah.
Mr. Umar,
So
me other question where I guess is, the show they come to an end. Just one issue no more. I want for me to talk about. My question is why make now Freetown or Sierra Leone as a whole where they say protest? Is it right for them for tell the people and say no not for protest until 21 days?
yes, it
Now
is
that
right
then
because
I issue like
yes, it is right. This na bad law, but unfortunately there is a constitution. So e right. So therefore ask the people, therefore ask the authorities where responsible for provide security. And this authority for within 21 days, therefore don't notify within 21 days. But like I said, this na bad law. If somebody wey dey in wey get grievances against a particular issue, get for sit down for 21 days, almost 1 month for make e get. And most of the time, wetin can be the problem again?
yeah, but Mr. Umar, if I sit down for 21 days, I want for like go out there protest about wetin dey mourn me. Between 21 days, I no don forget wetin I wan protest about.
Yeah, exactly. That's na bad law. But anyway, na
21 days,
so.
I no go even get the zeal for come protest again. Because that mean they just quench me spirits right there. Because if you dey give person 21 days for go protest, wetin the person dey go protest again? After wey everything don come down, everything don done and waiting. So what's the point though? I believe say they need for do something because at least
Yeah.
when somebody dey go out for protest, now they go be a good idea And a good way where I believe say the government then the one the way they in place, they go able for handle some certain situation them because they don already know say wetin the people dem dey protest for, dem go try for solve dem issue there so. Because even in America so you dey see something dey happen today, the people that dey protest today, tomorrow, you no dey see policeman dem dey stop there, you no see dem dey tell dem say wait for 2 days before you can protest. And to the people that dey protest free.
Yes, as somebody mentioned our comment, somebody say a police officer can arrest someone without a warrant. Yes, and there are scenarios. For example, if you the pass na street, you see somebody don't take fire in the burn house. You dey get me? Then you can arrest the person without warrant. Or you meet two people they fight in a street. Then you can bring them in without warrant. Or you see somebody they go against public property, they destroy public property. If you can count inside against warrant. Or somebody want hang himself, he want kill himself. He can count with them again without warrant. You can arrest them without warrant. So these are the situations. But wherein there are normal situations, for instance, me and Padiga Palava. Yeah. Or I buy land from Pasantigi, but Pasantigi don't sell the land to other person. Then they want to win a station. Then they need so first invitation before warrant. You know. So yes, there are situations where in police can really arrest. But all the videos that we don't show are not called say police for arrest. All the videos that we don't show now don't show so today say the police not go through the normal procedure. Invite. You know, go come meet somebody no more way, you know, meet her in the fete. Even if you meet herself in the fete, you got to take time hide the handle am. Or you know, go come meet person for arrest the person, you meet the person in the fete, then you can be not a part of the fighting, you know. So yes, you can arrest person at any time, police can arrest person at any time, but it give the particular situation where they meet. But when somebody go report, you know, go can arrest. Now invite, they can invite. You know, and this is happen FA. Me say why then so I don't gonna stay, I don't gonna sell once of 10 a night. You know, police go meeting them or taking them one to go before they interview. As soon as I don't interview, before they get the other part of the story, now sell them will keep you. Then they even keep you behind contact. Now sell them will keep you. You know, so this now this we are against. So this two they talk now FA, we they talk for all Sierra Leoneans because this is affect all Sierra Leoneans. It not go affect it today. You go feel say today they in a good situation, but tomorrow, you know, you go find yourself in the same situation. You know, so this what we they talk today. What they talk say police. We not talk about certain group of people, but we they talk about a nation. Let everybody aware say what happen with Pass Antigua today. Tomorrow they go up with Almami. What happen with Go Bucket today. Tomorrow they go up with Yapo. So now let's know we they talk. Now, you know.
Right now with
matured.
yes. Right now with the council and end, Mr. Woman. Before Leone, we just want to say thank you guys for our comments and the one that we just can right now the comments. We really appreciate Mr. Mr. Abubakar and Salone Force and also Mr. Kelly and also Tommy. We really appreciate una for una comments and una contribution towards this program. And also we just want to say thank you so much to the viewers then where they watch me. We're very, very grateful. And we say thank you for making una join we family. We really appreciate una. And also thanks for Ibrahim Soiree for watching. We really appreciate una. And today the show they come to an end. So Mr. Umar, waiting at your last word and your advice to we fumble them, the police and the Sierra Leone and them as well. Waiting at your advice to they give to the police and the Sierra Leone.
I tell everybody this not for only the police, or this now they go to the entire nations. In the entire Sierra Leone, we are responsible for our own peace. When it happened today, now only some few people, some few foreign nationals were unfortunate for meet up am. You know, but we the Sierra Leoneans now we suffer the most. Now we be refugees, some of 30 days, some man go as refugee, 30 days neighbor return. We got with brothers and sisters where the language now other African countries, 30 days neighbor return. Some of who they talk now say 30 days, we own mama they say 30 days neighbor return. Just because of the brutal 11 years war we happen in that country. So we all responsible for keep the peace. Let we all keep the peace. Police, soldier, civilian, politicians, let we all keep the peace. Let we know say Sierra Leone, if it go develop, now we responsible. If it go fail, now we responsible. And we hope say we all go make things we go make Sierra Leone promote. We get one good name around the world. They say peaceful. Well, how then define peace, we no go understand. Because when I say peace, no missing away the gun silent. You know, the gun is silent, but you know me say peaceful. But then set the international standard where they look for let them go say a nation peaceful and they find you say Sierra Leone, one of the peaceful nations in Africa. Good for we, or good for the way rate we. But let we not be over, let we not just take things. I think say we dey over excited over certain things where they go to that country where we say self we go for the look now. Let we take the back seat for some time. Let we just reflect what thing we don't pass. Let we know 60 years, you know, 60 years, what thing we don't do. We get nations in that country, we get things that, and the what in the politicians and the other people, and they try for distract you from it could all concentrate on the main thing where they happen in that country. 60 years, 30 days, we never get anything. We just get year in, year out, we get into one problem. If this not fit this, this go fit this. And all the time, now the same set of people, now then they fit themselves. We got to take the back seat, let we reflect. Let we look countries away before say we get the same age when we come around there with. Let we look the Singapore, we look the South Koreans, where we go say, even if they're big for big netball, now we did at the same Camarang. We see today, we said it on in development. Then we know say, all what they go on a distraction. The police they distract we, the politicians they distract we self they distract we self. Let we come together, let we be focused, let we place with eyes on the ball. Let we push go before we get a lot of things. We get a lot of things, youth. Let we divert with energy from violence to support the help we. Let we use this energy, let we divert this with energy to doing learning and skills. Go learn something with your energy. That energy they use for come on a street go fight. Where politicians they give 10,000 euros. Use that same energy, go learn something, can implement her. You know, now that's the apple where you see East Africa, some of the major countries in West Africa they develop. You know, you go today, for instance, to Nigeria, yes, they got problem, they got political problem, even more than Sierra Leone. But yet you see that the youth they progress. You go into South Africa, you go into Kenya, you go into all nearer countries who they look now Africa, who they say yes, this now we big one them. All they progress. Now we divert to energy. We all don't turn to politicians in Sierra Leone. This now we main problem. Not everybody for be politician, not everybody for take politics as a career. When you talk today, some certain people will say me na APC. When you talk tomorrow, some certain people will say me na SAPP. Sierra Leone, we are too interested in politics. Let we divert to attention a little bit from politics with this youth. Youth not miss a pop as you engage in politics. Leave politics for politicians. Avoid violence. If like what we can say, we can get a normal saying where we first lady they say, when somebody say, go first, tell us a couchy pikile put on before. But yet this now just the quote when politicians they quote, the APC don't quote her, now the SLP they quote her, other political party they quote her, just for make them able at least make them make their stance, you know, let them know say any way they do you at your will. Let we divert with energy. We get a lot of energy. A very youthful nation. But we are being taken away through the excitement of politics. Everybody in a salon are politicians. So what are they saying now for one time? Just say today, as a youth, say me today, I need to talk about SFPP, I need to talk about APC. What are they talk about now? Me. Talk about yourself, talk about SALONE. Let we promote and avoid anything when they cause violence into that country. We big one there, some of we then want the way witness them. You know? Then want witness and they know what will happen. They like today, we honorable power it don't die today, Pakaba. If you wake up today, if you sit down and see what they go on salon today, they go run tears. Because they know we say we come out as a nation. They say we still sleepwalk into what we don't come out of. Because now, Sierra Leone don't be a political nation. So now that we they against. So I would say avoid violence, avoid politics for some time, take a break, sit back, and do yourself a challenge. Challenge yourself. I challenge myself. Say 1 month I not go talk about politics, but me. What will promote me? So now that I get for the people and that I get for the youth. And this they go really for the youth. FA. This they go really for the youth. Because we don't say the youth now, everybody now politicians. This they go really for the youth. You be Bende, no me say you for be SAPP. You be Limba, no me say for be APC. You be Timini, no me say for be APC. So this, if we keep these things in mind, yet we get the people, but we see say only few people can think that way. A lot of people can think say this clan na me clan this na me group this mean I mean they we na who they this na who they. Let we just forget about all that. We concentrate on me and Salone. We left any way there for root politics for politicians. We don't elect with parliamentarians. Let we left there, let them discuss it in our politics. Let we concentrate on other things. We get a lot of things as a nation. If not to this politics may distract we, believe me, for only see what our problem here. But because of for 60 years, politicians don't engage you actively. They don't engage you actively, don't even lost. We focused on what make we as a nation. So they are we the big Sierra Leoneans. Levels for politicians. Youth avoid politics. Me say mostly for be politics. And one thing again for keep in mind, not to politics they put food on your table. Not the way you get politics you will be successful. All the successful people you check around the world, 99% of them are not politicians. So if say the successful people around the world, billionaires, rich people, 99% not to politicians, then why if we engage to politics? I left you with that question. If you able answer the question, use and better your life. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Uman, for your last word we give to Family. And me what they say is, for the police and the people them. The police una there for serve the people them. Una there for help them. Una there for help save life and help save property them. Not so for abuse the people them again, abuse them with any kind of abuse zone that they do. Una duty is na for help them when they come with situation them to una for handle and solve their issue, and also for help save them life and them property. I believe say na the main thing then that they way policeman then they for. And also, if una the policeman them or una within a power, they abuse the people then not go get that trust again for trust now for put them life and then family then issue and also them property them now na and we una need to handle the situation the right way, and also when I need to listen to them. So it go be very hard for them for the policeman and for gain their trust towards the citizen them. And also, for the people that within our free town. We all know say police is a hard job. for somebody, for your family member or your brother, your sister, or your auntie, your uncle, for take that position there as a police, for serve Sierra Leone, for entrust them life to other people them, and very very risky too, because them life they na the cities in their hand as well. So we need for show them that love, that respect. We need for follow the laws them. We need for abide by the laws of the police. And also, the policeman dem too need for abide by the rules and regulation wey dem for act on when dem dey on duty. Because nobody no go dey you get your aunty or your family member dey na police force na no get respect for dem job wey dem dey do. The people dem dey disobey dem, and also dem no dey lis ten to dem. That's very wrong as a civilian, because we need for follow the laws dem. We need for abide by the laws and regulation of that country dem. Because Salone na we all own. If we destroy Sierra Leone tomorrow, who we go dey? Na the question dem down there we for ask ourselves. If Sierra Leone no dey today, who you go dey? Whose country wey you go say na there you comot from? Because na one thing about the world today, when you meet new people and when you dey in a new surrounding, the first question that they ask you, which country are you from? You go want for be very proudly for say I'm a Sierra Leonean. You see? So na that day we want for ourselves. We want for make we talk about country. We want for feel so proud of ourselves. We no want for talk about country where we're not proud of. Now we get for make Sierra Leone as we own. And also, this policeman issue there. So I believe say if any policeman do something wrong, na the general in right for tell the policeman them exactly wetin dem for do wey right. Na dem job than dey. Because we know say sometimes not to everybody they follow laws dem. Some people and they do things them on their own. But if the one the way dem dey ahead of them, na they teach them, na they tell them waiting for do way right, I believe say na the same thing dem go dey do all the time, where go be what go become a issue na Salone. And also, there's a lot of ways the way policeman go handle situation without you abuse the citizen them, without you do anything in violence. You see, most of the videos them where we they play, where we they show to we family them, is just some simple, just maybe 2 or 3 simple sentences. Say, are you John? I come for car arrest you. Now so and so they report about you. Very easy, very simple. You don't need that brutality. Somebody thief phone. The way are you as a police go handle that situation? They say, okay, madam, we said you thief phone and waiting go on. Now you thief the phone. Who say you can go the phone? Who say you do? Very simple. I believe say that woman they go cooperate. But begin they eat her, they slap her, they take gun, they whap in hand. Called for. So there's a lot of ways then where the policeman they handle their situation there. So when I even get for involve violence, just 2 or 3 simple sentences. That's it. So the thing is, we just need for respect each other. We just need for respect ourselves. Policeman respect the citizen. The citizen respect the police. Abide by the laws and regulation. I believe say those are the things that we need for make we have peace in that country there. That's all we need. We need for respect the police. We need for abide by the laws them. That's all we need as a Sierra Leonean. It's very simple, very easy. So me na me own saying that day, na me own last saying that day we I get for say to family them. I love una all. Una make we obey the laws. And thank you guys so much. Thank you for the viewers then, the one that way they would see. We just want to say thank you, and we hope for see una back again next Saturday. And this show ya so they come to una every Saturday 5 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you guys so much. I love una, and we say tata.